It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see this team's speedy running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. We're just moments away from the action, and it's all up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. You find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. To the sideline. He's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in. And they convert on 4th down. They get 21 on that one. And that will be a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's a run. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. He'll drop to throw. Good blocking, and he's in.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point, up and good. And the visitors come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Hopkins is the man in motion. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing now from the gun. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
that is caught. What a throw. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now a handoff running right. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. That one is good. And the visitors are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here.
And this time, the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. about to get started. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll throw out of the gun. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
Now whistles here, and a penalty if somebody moved early up front. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This team's offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So Hopkins is the man in motion. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down. Now, faking the give. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A run now on 2nd down. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now give on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
35 yards. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they can find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll come up now for second down. Back to the air one more time. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll look to throw yet again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.